Guys, it's Sydney's World. I'm here with
Anaya
and Tay.
And today we're going to be doing girl talk. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. I'm just here. And yeah. Be about girl talk. We're just going to be talking about girl things, and the first thing on the docket is, how do you guys feel about cheating?
Can you go into detail, like how I feel about cheating?
Or what do you categorize as cheating, actually?
Like a no-go?
Yeah, like what if your partner does it, then it's like no.
If he's entertaining someone and acting as if he's single, that's cheating.
Cheating.
Like, never mind. I was about to name drop, but we can't do that.
Ooh, oh.
Can you blurt the name out?
No. What do you think this is? I got the technology for it. I use KidStar.
I would say, I like to get deeper with it. I say if you stepping out of our bond and you know that what we have, and like if we're serious, you step out of it, you're done. I think that all disrespect, like fuck you and your mama. Like if you ever like step, like again, like having a connection with somebody, thinking about somebody emotionally and physically, like no.
See, sorry, are you about to talk?
No, sorry.
What I consider as cheating, it would have to be emotional cheating. On top of that, like I don't like the idea that my partner has like a girlfriend that they I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't think that's cheating. I just think that it just rubs me the wrong way, where it's like, ew.
I do have a question. Can women and men be friends?
Like strictly platonic? Yes.
They can, but I think that there comes a certain point where it's like, out of respect for your relationship, we cannot be as close.
Like, for example, I remember, okay, I'll put myself out there. So I remember my ex, he had a good like friend of his who was a woman. And not to say I was not jealous. Like, again, I was not. It was the fact that I feel like he was catering to her needs before mine. That's where I got an issue with it. And I know we had a conversation. I was very communicative about it. I was like, hey, you can hang out with her, but let me know, because I just want to be blindsided if something comes up and like I didn't know what you two were doing. Like, I feel like that got me mad.
Exactly.
I would have been Angela, you know, Bassett when she that would have been me. Like
Temptation, is that what it's called?
Is it?
That's Taraji. That's Taraji. Never mind. I'm thinking about the Temptation movie. But yeah, I do think, but that also falls under the line of like boundaries. I feel like boundaries are such like a big thing in relationships, or like just situations where it's like, you cannot step out of my boundaries. Like, even if you think it feels like that's like hanging out with your girl best friend and not telling me, that's a boundary. No, maybe not cheating, but it's a boundary that you're disrespecting, and it still feels like I cannot trust you. That's what I think.
What's a, like, not to say ick, but what is a no-go for you guys in relationships? Like, that's something like you done that shit and you're done. Like, not you're done. I don't know how to say. Like, it's something that,
like a non-negotiable.
There you go.
Someone who's closed-minded. I can't do that. Cause
homophobic. I can't do it.
Like, cause me, I'm like, I love everybody, except, you know, the racist, transphobic, biphobic, homophobic, all of them. But I can't be with someone, cause I was talking to someone, and we were going along so great, and then something was telling me, ask if they're homophobic, and I'm like, are you homophobic? And the crazy thing is, it was like, he was like, lesbians, totally chill. Gay men, that's it. And I'm like,
that's because they fetishize.
I'm like, I'm like, for what though? And then he was like, oh, I just don't understand how two men can love each other, blase, blase, blase. I'm like, Google it. Google how two men love each other. Right. Like, I'm like, it's literally the same way how a man and a woman loves each other. It's just someone of the same sex.
Exactly.
Like, mind your fucking business.
You know, just a comment on that. It's like, it's not for you to understand what their love is about. Exactly. Like, it's like, oh, mind your business. Mind
exactly.
Your well,
someone who's ableist too.
And there you go. Well, but you said someone who is homophobic.
Yeah, kind of like hers, closed-minded, homophobic. That's one of my non-negotiables, and I feel like now my non-negotiable has been if you don't have a father figure in your life, or just like somebody that you could look up to that has not cheated, isn't a liar, is like a good example of what a man is, then I can't be around you, because how can you know how to be a man if you have never seen a man be a real man?
Right.
That's exactly. I like that.
That is very true.
I don't even know. Yeah, both hit the points. I feel like a non-negotiable for me is if you can't be real with me, if that makes sense. I like communication. I like the intentions being set. I like to know, like what both of us are like. What's our minds at before we start doing like dating, doing the deed or whatever. Like, if you're not very honest, that's like I can't do it. I can't do it. If I already caught you lying in the first 20 minutes, what the fuck?
Yeah,
what
exactly.
The fuck? Well, why would I spend years with this person if they're gonna lie?
Exactly.
I think that's gonna be my non-negotiable.
Do you think somebody can like recover like after cheating?
No.
Like if they're like, oh my god, it was just an accident. No, but it's the truth though.
Accidentally cheat though.
Exactly.
Because when people are like, oh my god, my baby, I cheated on accident. Like how? Like, oh my god, I unzipped my pants on accident. Oh my god, I fell into a coochie.
What was the one? I didn't mean to. What the fuck you mean you didn't mean to?
Like you didn't like
the cats were telling you to do that fucking shit to yourself. Like, okay.
Like, what do you mean? That makes no sense. Like,
exactly.
Like you went out of your way to ruin the trust that your partner had. Like, you just ruined them basically, because now they're hurt to a level that they've probably never been hurt before. They're like, they spent all this time with you, and then you're just gonna go and cheat on someone. And then if they forgive you, there's still gonna probably be that thought in the back of their head, like, oh, is he out cheating again?
Exactly.
Oh, is she out cheating again? Or are they out cheating again? It's like, just don't do it. Like, if you are just like looking at other people to the point where you're like, yeah, I'm trying to fuck, just break up.
Exactly.
Just break up, literally.
Like, at that point, just break up and just be like, hey, babes, vibes.
Exactly.
Vibes, it's not working here. And then dip out. And then that way you can fuck who you want. If you want to fuck any and everybody, just stay single.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
It goes for the he, she's, theys, and gays. Like, just stay single if you have any type of commitment issues. Like, because don't hurt the next person just because you want to be a fucking slut.
Right.
And I'm not slut shaming. Power to my sluts, but like,
just don't drag the like people who are genuinely trying to give their love out because of, I feel like your pain isn't their pain.
Right.
So I was like, don't put that on them.
And now going into their next relationship, that's something that they're gonna have to carry into the next relationship. Like, well, I hope this person doesn't cheat on me like my ex did. So it's like you cheated on them once, and now it's like this whole domino effect of them having trust issues, all because you cheated.
Exactly.
And it's not worth it.
I feel like trust is a valuable thing as a human being, and I feel like that's a good foundation to build relationships, not with your friends, your parents, but also with your loved ones. And I feel like once you break that, like, that's a hard shit to build up. I'm like, ooh. Once you break it, when you shake it, it's not stable no more. It's not.
Exactly. Oh, no, to land off of the genuine part, the one where it's like if you hurt somebody who's like good, I feel like a couple months ago, that's how like the position I was in, where I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna keep on loving people and I'm gonna keep on doing these things in love with no boundaries. And I have just learned that in this dating world right now, you cannot play the game, because the game is playing against you. You basically got to put people in like 3 categories. If you don't want to be with them, then don't be with them. Second category, if you just want to mess with them, then mess with them. Third category is someone that you actually want to be with. And if you place those people correctly, then life will be amazing. But then also, like, my therapist has been telling me, because that's what I've been struggling on too. I know it's like, it's gonna go in a full circle about the cheating and the relationships and stuff, is that it hurts somebody who is genuinely like a good person to start becoming like the people who hurt them. And it's like, it's fucked up when somebody who is genuinely a good person has to start treating you fucked up because of, like, you know, like, have to start acting, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, no, I get
have to start, you know, like, have to start running game on people when actually all they want is love.
Right.
But it's like, they can't do that no more, you know?
Because it's like they've been hurt so many times, they're just like, all right, well, fuck it then.
Exactly. Nobody cares.
I think also that like that mindset and that pattern is what today's society's like dating is like, because so many people have been fucked over. They carry on that fucked over to other people, and I'm like, hold on,
Exactly.
guys, wait a minute,
Damn.
no, I'm like,
Exactly.
can I please get
Slow it
some
down.
rainbows, lollipops, something like that? Like, damn.
Pump the brakes.
Exactly.
But I was want to ask, do you think you can date a coworker?
Absolutely not.
Coworker.
A
'Cause
coworker.
I'm a firm believer you don't mix pleasure where you work.
Ooh, smart.
Because it's like, how many times have you seen it where it's like you see 2 people at work messing around, and then you're just like you see them, like, they used to be like, oh my god, and now they're just, when they're around, it's like, it's just not a good mix. Like, yeah, there are the times where it does work, but it's just like, nah.
Yeah. I think no. See, I mean, you're trying to say you just looked at me. No, I think no dating, no touching, but maybe playing. Okay. No, but I don't think it's okay, because I feel like, see, for me, even on social media, if I'm talking to you, I have to block you off of all social medias, because it's going to trigger me. Because if you're liking other people's pictures and then, like, you're not texting me, it's like, no. But at the same time, it's like, I cannot work with somebody that I'm talking to and then I see them at work but they haven't texted me all day. I'm gonna go up to them and I'm gonna slap them. So I don't think that I could do that. That's why I'm like, you know, I could be friends with them, but not go farther than that, because, like, I'm not gonna take you serious because you're my coworker.
That's true. Like, I don't want to go in. Like, let's say you have like an awkward moment, and you're like, oh my fucking god,
Right,
I gotta go into this bitch
I gotta
and
fucking see
them
them tomorrow.
Exactly.
Like, oh shit. And then, like, me being an overthinker, I feel like I just can't. I just can't.
And
I
imagine
feel like
a rumor going around that you stink.
See,
what?
I was. We can't name drop, so I'm just like, every time I'm just like, not specific to like stinking, but every time I'm just like, damn.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh shit, no.
I have a
Because
question.
yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, go.
Say you're in a relationship. How do you feel about your significant other having like a
work wife or work husband?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I read this on Reddit the other day, and there was some mixed reactions. Honestly, I feel like me being, I think, again, I guess I'm an overthinker. I don't feel comfortable with that, if that makes sense. But, like, you know, I'm not trying to stop, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say it. That's emotionally cheating. That's emotionally cheating.
It is.
I feel like
You're going to work, wifey. No.
I don't know. I don't know. Some people can, and what happened?
I applied the job.
Who the fuck is this?
Let me see again. Who is that?
I have no idea.
That's the way you looked at me. I was like, wait, what?
You see this?
What 929 is.
Why he took a picture like that?
He said, "What's up, boo?"
You like? No.
No. Block. Like, you should have put block with the period.
Like, who the fuck? I don't even know. Oh my God, please.
Oh,
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Lord.
Well, okay. I don't know. I'm so split, but I think overall, I think that some people take it too far, and I feel like that could be considered as emotionally cheating because again, you're not. I don't know if you're their physical or not, but like it's just you're giving another person that same energy you would give your significant other in a way. That's when I think of my work husband or like stuff like that. Like I feel like you're flirting. You're like they put as like they push it off like. Oh, it's a little jokey joke. A little jokey joke on how to talk about something in your pants.
Right.
I know.
Because if my man was like, hey, baby, I got a work wife, end it now.
Now, not later.
Because it's just like...
Actually, I had this happen before, too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I actually applied to his job, and I got the manager position, and now I could watch over them.
Wait, can you say what place?
No, the man. I'm just like,
I'm like, you could be like,
no. How do you guys feel about polygamy?
No.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not built for that.
Me neither. I'm not built for that lifestyle. I'm sorry, I cannot.
Like to each his own. You like it, I love it. But for me specifically, no.
And the thing I hate is that people are like, just do it. It's not natural to be in a relationship. What is it called? Hypergamous? Polyam? Huh? What are two people, straight people in a relationship?
Hetero.
Oh, there we go. Hetero Pisces.
Is that what it is? Two polygamy? That's one with two people?
Yeah.
Polygamy?
Well,
no.
Monogamous.
There we go. They're like, that isn't natural to do that. And to me, it's like, what? Like, what isn't natural is that we're cavemen and we built houses and made Teslas. Why do you keep bringing up caveman days? We are literally, we have
and
phones
what was the life
right now.
expectancy of cavemen?
Exactly. Like, they're like, well, back in the day. Fuck back in the day. This is today now.
Like, back in the... Never mind. I was going to say something, but it was outlandish, so I'm not going to say it.
Back in the day, they had slaves.
That, too.
What were you about to say?
Back in the day, your grandpa was probably beating on your grandma.
Oh.
And she couldn't do anything because the society that they lived in, women had to rely on men. So.
Exactly.
Also, do you guys believe in that, like, saying that if they would have, they could have?
If they would, they could?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I do. But it's like sometimes, like, I do believe it, but then it's like sometimes people are at a place where they're like, they want to, but they can't. Like, say they really just want to take you on this lavish ass trip, but they can't because fucking this economy is like, but if it's like simple things like sending you letters, like if they really do love you, like they will show it to you and you don't have to be like, can you love me please? Can you give me flowers? Like if it's something, if you want like something lavish in this economy, babes, but like if they want to, they could. They would.
Exactly. I think that it is true. If they wanted to, they would. But I do think that what you're talking about is right. And that's why you only date men who you actually like, who fits into what you want. Stop dating broke men and expecting those broke men to do rich things for you.
Right. Ooh.
It's like, you met him. He was taking the bus when you met him. What makes you think that he gonna go buy you $5 fucking flowers when he could just spend it on getting the train home? Like, he ain't got no money for you and nor any time. Even if they don't got a job.
So, like, kind of like those expectations that are unrealistic.
Yes. Unrealistic expectations on broke niggas.
Ooh, would you ever date a broke nigga?
No.
Well, I dated a couple of them.
Ooh, okay.
It's just like, me personally, I won't, because there are times where I have expensive taste, and I get it from my mom. And I'm just like, there are times I like to stay home. Like I told my man, there are times I like to stay home And then there are days I'm just like, yo, we should go out and do something. Like, let's go. Like a few weeks ago, me and my man, we went to the pumpkin patch. I was like, let's go pumpkin patch. Like, I've never been. I want to go. And I can't, and I don't want to be like, oh, babe, I can't. Or I always have to pay. I don't mind whining and dining my man because it goes both ways. It's not like you wine and dine me and you get nothing in return. Like, I don't have a problem with my whining and dining my man. It's just like, if I have to continuously do it because you don't have the funds to do it and you're not actively trying to get the funds to do it, like you're not pursuing to get a job or nothing, like, because I get it, there are times where just like you're down on your luck and like shit happens, but if you're just on the couch 24/7 not doing shit, trying to use my car, no thank you. Exactly. That'll never happen.
I'm not your mom. I am not your mom.
That part.
I'm like, if you want to do that, live with your mama.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, and at that point you're just you just need to just dip.
This has been completely unrelated, but since we're in Arizona, in a state where there's not a lot of Black women, what's your opinion about as dating as a Black woman, as yourself? Like, what is your opinions about that?
Before I say anything, we're gonna go to 25. It's 2039 now.
Okay, gotcha.
But my opinion is that it's just horrible. I feel like the men that I actually would see myself with are out of state.
Exactly, same. I was like, that TikTok, or like there was this one woman that she ate like the fuck up. She's saying that you would never as a Black woman, a young Black woman at that, like you're never going to experience the dating life that you deserve once you get like, if you're staying in Arizona,
right.
Once you get out of it, you're going to live your life. You're going to like, people going to appreciate you, not just by the skin of your color, but just you know. Like, whew, there's.
And I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead. You're good.
It's like, I don't understand. Like, Black women are Black women. Like yeah, you got your white women, your Latino women, your Asian women, but like Black women. And I'm being 100% biased right now, but Black women are just immaculate. Right. Like, and it's like so crazy because it's like, you go out and it's like the amount of times I've seen like a brother and I'm like, that's so fine.
And then here comes Hispanic, here comes the white.
Or it's like they don't even look at you, or if they are looking at you, it's because they fetishize you.
Exactly.
And it's like,
and they just want to have sex. They don't want to do anything. But then you'll see these white women and these Hispanic women on these dates and doing all these things, while the Black women are just being like kept in sheets only.
Right. And it's just like, bro, Black women deserve happiness too. They deserve love. Like, the fuck. Like, I was telling somebody, I was like, literally, if I keep saying in today's economy, because this economy is rough. Like, it's hard to move right now out of state. It's hard to move from a fucking one apartment to another. True. Can't imagine trying to move from out of state to another state. Mm-hmm. And it's like, if you do find a man as a Black woman, they have to be from out of state, because them out of state niggas love Black women. I can only speak for the states I've been to, but it's like, why come Black women are just every time? Exactly. And it's like, out here don't got much shit anyways. It's like, fuck.
But and then on a good note, like, do you have any questions do you have?
I know, I think I asked all of mine.
What do you think?
How do you feel about, well, not how do you feel, what are your thoughts on internalized misogyny?
Like,
not like you specifically, it's just, have you ever seen like internalized misogyny?
Explain.
It's like women, I don't want to I'm gonna look it up, so I don't want to explain it wrong.
Because I think I have internalized misogyny sometimes. Because I feel like men should be the providers. Like a 50-50. Sorry. I'm being truthful right now.
I feel like I am like a person that if I get 50, I receive 50 back. If I'm giving you 100, you give me 100 back. What's the definition?
So it's called internalized sexism. Internalized sexism takes the form of sexism behaviors and attitude enacted by women towards themselves or other women and girls. And then the little picture example that they have. I hate hanging around girls because they start so much drama. Feminists make me embarrassed to call myself a woman.
Or
No,
like
I
one
don't
of
have
those girls that be like, I only hang out with my male friends, I don't have any girlfriends.
Yeah.
Oh, I have internalized misogyny, but just not that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's
I just
like
hate
those
men.
are just two examples. It's like kind of like pick me women.
Oh no, I'm definitely not
Oh
one
yeah,
of those.
no.
No.
I would say the only thing I can say is that there are certain women that I know I can't not be friends with them, but I don't see myself spending time with them just because we have two different interests. But it's not like something I would say like
Exactly.
I completely disregard them as a human being.
Yeah. And it's like women should not hate each other. Like
Exactly.
we already got men hating us. Like
Right.
we don't need each other to hate on. Like
Yeah.
Like ma'am, please. It's already hard out in this
Nar.
world. We don't need it's my
Yeah,
dick.
like nar.
As soon as I see, like, I can only speak for black women, but like, as soon as I see a black woman hate on another black woman, I'm just like, stop.
Oh my god.
Now, everybody hates us. Stop it.
Before we get into it anymore,
Mm-hmm.
thank you for watching the video. We'll do a part 2. It's gonna be 25 minutes, motherfuckers. Hopefully y'all watch this one because it's a little bit long. I don't got long attention spans, but okay. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.